Hi, Leo. Welcome to your April bonus reading. My name is Kimberly from the Path Illuminated. If you are returning, thank you for your support. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you would like to stay up to date on when I post new content. Yes, you are seeing my face, trying something a little bit different here. So we'll see how that goes. Hope you're doing well, Leo. As I'm recording this, it is April 14th. We are still in Aries season, although we are approaching Taurus season. We move into Taurus season on April 19th. We are still in the middle of Mercury retrograde. Mercury goes direct on April 25th, but then we do have 2 weeks post-shadow phase. And I don't know how eclipse season has been for you. We had the lunar eclipse in Libra on March 25th and the solar eclipse in Aries on April 8th. I have been super exhausted and just doing my best to take it one day at a time because the energies have just been so intense and all over the place. So hope you're taking care of yourself. All right, Leo. Without further ado, let's get going. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Please help me in pulling the most relevant messages for Leo at this time, Spirit. Let's get a couple more cards here for you, Leo, and then we will get into your reading. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. What messages do Leos need at this time? Let's get one more card. Okay. So, King of Cups, Leo. Something I sometimes mention, sometimes don't. It really depends on the reading. Look, there's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energies within us. So however you're showing up, that's just the energy you're showing up in. Has nothing to do with gender, just FYI. King of Cups is a very grounded energy. It's emotional maturity. It's having access to your emotions, being able to acknowledge them, but not letting them control you. So perhaps this has been part of your work over the last few months, Leo, is understanding that your emotions are really important, but you can't let them control you or they'll get the best of you. Now, they often say that, water signs are the most emotional. And I am a Pisces sun and rising with an Aries moon, and I have a slightly different perspective. I actually think that fire signs are the most emotional, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I just think that oftentimes passion, aggression, anger isn't seen as emotional. And sometimes it can be seen as negative, which I have my own perspective, and I don't think it's good to judge our emotions. It's just data. But I do see you coming into a place of emotional maturity where you have access to your emotions, but they're not controlling you. You're able to observe them, engage with them, gain an understanding, and have access to your heart, to your feelings, right? So this is a really good energy, especially at this time, right? Like I was saying, it's Mercury retrograde. We just went through this eclipse portal. The world is chaotic. So if you are feeling a sense of groundedness in your emotional body, that's a really powerful place to be right now. So definitely whatever you've been doing to find grounding in your emotions where you can access them without them controlling you, continue to do that. I don't know if you've been meditating or doing yoga or maybe just like at the gym and finding a way to exercise those emotions, process those emotions. Like what I would say, at least for myself, is movement is really important for my emotions to have a place, especially when it's very triggering emotions or energies. So continue to lean into that. Now we have the Fool. So there's a new venture, a new path that you are running toward. And I do think that this King of Cups energy is going to be really beneficial with regard to this Fool energy. Because this is all about new beginnings. This is card 0. This is a new path. And maybe that's part of it, right, Leo? Is that like maybe in the past you had a hard time not letting your emotions control you. But I see you having sat with whoever this message resonates with, those Leos have been doing the work to understand the power of their emotions without allowing it to lead them astray, control them. And so it's going to make this Fool's journey a lot easier because you know who you are. You're not hiding from your emotions. You're allowing them to inform you without controlling you. Again, the Fool is a card of leaping in faith. It's doing something different. It's doing something new. So this, depending on your particular situation, Leo, this could be a move, right? Moving cities, states, countries. This could be applying for a new job, leaving a career, starting a new business, or a side hustle. And for me, the Fool has also always indicated not caring what people think about you. And there's also the Sun here, which gives me Leo energy, right? You are ruled by the Sun. And there's a little teardrop, which for me tells me that there's been a lot of work to get here to gain the confidence to take this leap of faith, whatever this is that you're running towards. Now, Ace of Coins is in reverse. I'll show it to you upright. What I'm getting with this Ace of Coins reversed is that there may be a delay in an offer or an opportunity coming towards you. That doesn't mean that you stop moving towards it, right? Whether it's you've been applying for jobs, right? So you can see it this way. Whether this is you've been applying for jobs and you haven't heard back, keep doing what you've been doing. If you've, started posting on a platform and you feel like you're not getting attention, keep posting, right? This is Mercury retrograde. So there could just be a slowdown in an offer or an opportunity coming towards you. This doesn't mean that it's not on its way. It just means that there's been some stagnant energy. And I think that I do my best personally, Leo, to frame my perspective that whatever's happening is happening for me, not to me. That doesn't mean that there's not going to be some frustration, because again, I feel like you've been doing the work to ground yourself and to come from a place of emotional maturity so that you could step out in faith. Page of Cups. I really love this card because Page of Cups is before the Queen or the King. And we do have the King here, right? And so for me, this is remember where you started. Remember when you decided to take accountability for your emotions, for yourself. Remember when you chose yourself for the first time, Leo. Remember when you decided that your feelings, your emotions were important to you and you wanted to learn how to harness them. I feel like as you're moving out into this Fool energy and going after what you want, regardless of what other people think or say, or even your own ego, this slowdown could make you feel a bit insecure, could make you feel a little bit lost, okay? There's a poem that I believe his name is David White. He's a poet, and he's not the one who wrote this poem, but I saw his video maybe a month or two ago about saying, how do you know that you're on the right path? Because the path disappears because you feel lost. So it's I feel like you've been doing all of this work to come into emotional maturity so that you are not tossed to and fro by your triggers and by your emotions. And then you get all of this energy and confidence to take this leap of faith. But because of the slowdown, there may be some moments of self-doubt and insecurity. But even in those moments where you feel lost and you feel confused and you start to question this path, remember why you started, Leo. Remember why you decided to take this path. Remember what you are hoping to manifest. What is not just the thing that you're working to manifest, whether this is, right, a new business, a new job, a new relationship, but what is the feeling that comes along with that manifestation, Leo? Why did you start? That's going to help you get through any slowdown, any stagnation, any blockages that you're feeling. And sometimes that happens just because that's the way of things, you know. It can deepen your faith, right? Because whatever the waiting period is, whatever the slowdown is of this offer, it's going to challenge your faith. Like, do you still believe in your manifestation? Do you still believe that this is coming even when it doesn't come exactly when you want it to? Right, Leo? Okay. Let's get one more card. The messages are resonating. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me a comment below. Tell me you are keeping the faith. Okay. So we have the 5 of coins, or the 5 of pentacles. Just wanted to show you to you upright. It's in reverse. This slowdown, this ace of coins in reverse, this feeling like you're right back where you started, questioning yourself, having a bit of a challenge in your faith, is helping you, is challenging you to work through any fears about instability regarding your career, regarding your money, regarding your finances. It's going to really trigger that, but it's an opportunity to continue to keep the faith, even when you don't see the physical manifestation of what you've been going towards, manifesting, working on. That requires you, right, again, to remember why you started in the first place. But this is also not just like, you're not just working through any narratives around lack financially, or, you know, fears about your instability financially or otherwise, because, you know, those fears are very understandable, especially in this reality, you know, and the economy is like all over the place. So you are going to let go of that. This challenge right now of feeling that momentum, right, of like finally gaining the confidence to go after this, whatever it is, and then being faced with that apparent slowdown in the offer and in the opportunity, is really going to help you release operating from a place of lack and fear. It's a challenge of your faith. It's a, are you going to still keep the faith even when everything around you is telling you to go back, is telling you that this isn't going to happen? Right? You have an opportunity to no longer operate from a place of fear, lack, worry. And then Ace of Swords. As you work through those blockages, as you work through fears around instability, fears about following your faith, fears about getting all of the things you've been working towards, there is going to be communication that comes towards you. Now, I don't know when this is going to come, right, Leo, because all of you are individual. And this is a general energy reading. If you're interested in a one-on-one personal reading, click the link below my website. You can book a one-on-one. There is going to be some form of communication coming towards you. This could be somebody, this could be a client. This could be new clients that are inquiring about your services if you're an entrepreneur. This could be networking, right? Somebody that's like, hey, are you looking for work right now? I just found out about this opportunity at my company. I'm wondering if you are open to it. It could be, you know, a company that has seen your LinkedIn or, you know, some professional website that you have, and they're interested in working with you. So it's like there is going to be some type of slowdown, and for each of you, the timeline is going to be totally different. But you keeping the faith, remembering why you started, and trusting the path, trusting the slowdown is working for you, is actually going to help you not just release those fears so that you continue to maintain your emotional maturity, that like even when I'm doubting, I'm still keeping the faith, and I'm not letting my fears control me and how I show up. That's when the communication, the offer, the opportunity is going to come towards you. All right, Spirit, can I get a couple more cards here for my Leos? Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. can also find me on Instagram or TikTok. I post a lot of stuff there. One more card for Leo. All right, so we have the Knight of Coins, and all of the knights in the deck are cards of action, although the Nine of Coins tends to be the slowest knight in the deck. So there's lots of things to contemplate. There might be multiple offers, right? And you just may, again, we're still in Mercury retrograde until the 25th of April. And then we have 2 weeks post shadow, right? So there may be things to consider. And I feel like this is just advice to appreciate the offers, the communications, the opportunities that are coming towards you, Leo, but don't feel rushed, right? Take your time, consider your life, consider the things that are important to you. If you're getting an offer or a contract, double, triple check it. Make sure everything looks right before you accept it. Again, the Hermit is for me is a like, don't rush it. Take the time to go within and to, again, remember why you started and ask your guides, ask your higher self, ask God to help you to make the wisest decision for you, right? And for me, I'd love to see the Fool and the Hermit because they're like, I feel like there's an opportunity for you to really unify that enthusiastic, adventurous side with the wisdom that you've also gained through this process over however many years you've been on this path of healing and maturity, right? Of like, take a step back if you need to. If somebody comes at you again with a business opportunity, with a contract, with a job offer, like take your time, go within, go to trusted advisors, right? Now, I do think that this is more about the inner guidance, about meditating, about getting quiet so that, you know, you're again not allowing fear of like, oh my God, if I don't take this opportunity, am I going to get another one? And I feel like this is just like remembering that you can take your time, and any opportunity that comes towards you, Leo, that's aligned, they're not going to rush you to make a choice. So they're going to respect you. So it's great to be enthusiastic, but don't let fear of missing out stop you from taking the time that you need to really think about the ins, outs, ups and downs of whatever opportunities are going to start coming towards you. And then we have Ace of Swords again and the King of Wands when I split the deck here. So, you know, have confidence in yourself, have confidence in what you bring to the table, have confidence in who you are, right? That like more opportunities are likely going to come towards you. I think there's going to be more than one offer, whether it's, again, business collaborations, clients, or a job offer, and take your time, right? Stay grounded in knowing who you are and the fact that you have a lot to offer, Leo. All right, let's get a few more cards here, Spirit. Anything else that Leo should know? Let's get one more. Seven of Pentacles. So like, think about all the work you've done. Reflect on the past. Reflect on the things that did or did not work out. Again, like if this is about a job offer, think about jobs in the past, companies in the past where maybe your efforts weren't fully acknowledged. Make sure that whatever offer is coming to you, that you feel like the work you put in is going to actually be valued, right? Think about how you want to live your life, Leo. Think about the things that are very important to you, because it's not just about work and money. I know that, right? You also want to enjoy your time. So consider whether this is a client, whether this is a business opportunity, whether you're, you know, You're considering multiple offers, which I feel like, because I also have the Two of Swords here. So I feel like this is another confirmation that you're going to have multiple offers. And I feel like this Seven of Pentacles is about you taking the time to think long and hard about who you are, what you bring to the table, what you want, what you deserve, right? What's more important? Is the salary more important than the ethics of the company? Are the values of the company more important than the salary, where you might decide, just as an example, I would rather work for this nonprofit because they align with my values, even if this is $5,000 to $10,000 less salary wise, because I really care about impact in the world. Those are choices that you're going to need to make, right? Maybe you have an opportunity to work with a few different clients, and maybe they're clients that you have to decide, like, is this person aligned with me? Do I feel like I can actually assist them, right? Because I want to be an ethical practitioner, whatever it is I do, right? Like, all of you are going to be totally different, Leo. So take your time. Think long and hard. And again, don't be rushed when these offers come towards you. You can be excited. You can be gracious. You know, whoever's coming towards you, giving you offers and opportunities, have gratitude, be gracious, be appreciative, but don't be rushed, right? Really think about how you want to invest your time, energy, and resources. The Fool again. So as you take the time and give yourself the space to contemplate who you are, what you want, what you're working towards, what your long-term goals are, you are going to know what choice to make. As you take the time, it will become very, very clear to you. You're going to become enlightened. It's going to become very obvious to you which opportunity is going to lead to your Ten of Pentacles, Leo. So again, there will be a bit of a slowdown as you're moving towards this, as you're starting a new business, as you're, applying for jobs, networking, et cetera, that in between time is going to help you build your confidence, and your faith is going to be rewarded with multiple offers. But again, don't be rushed, right? Take the time you need to consider all of your options. As you take that time, things are going to be very, very clear, and you're going to know exactly which opportunity you want to go towards and what leap of faith you want to make. And whatever that is, it's ultimately going to be the opportunity that leads to long-term stability for you, Leo. So I'm really loving that. I'm going to leave it there for you, Leo. If the messages resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below. Let me know that you are ready to trust this Fool's path that's going to lead to your Ten of Pentacles. I'm really loving this for you. I hope the messages are supportive of you at this time, Leo. I'm going to end this with a card from the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Thank you, angel spirits and guides. Final messages for Leo. Ooh, we got the dragon. We are in the year of the dragon, Leo. The dragon breathes fire. So I feel like this is you really trusting the work that you've done to get to this place. Knowing who you are, knowing what you bring to the table, and not settling for less. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with a great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies. Witnessing this omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and we traverse even the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their Agni is dim. Agni is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. The dragon and the third chakra. The subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center. In the Manipura chakra, Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. I love this for you, Leo. Hope the messages resonated for you. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.